Okay, let's try this again. I've been talking for 10 minutes, and all of a sudden my iPad shut down, and I went back to review the video, and there's no video. It didn't save it, so I don't know what happened. Babbling on for a long time. Svenborg, or a golden mixture. I have both the mixture and the slice. They're both very good. They stay well in that jar. This pipe's unfortunately almost done now. But now I gotta start from scratch. Hey, if you like this channel, please hit the subscribe button. Um, hit the thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me your comments, good, bad, and the ugly. I don't care. But here's what I'm gonna do. Where you are at, I have 2 prizes, and here's what I've decided to do. I am at 977 subscribers. So, I got about 25 subscribers to go until I get to 1,000, and then we will do the giveaway. And I have 2 giveaway prizes, and there's a bunch that's going to be in those prizes. So here's the deal. The next 25 subscribers from today is June, I don't carry a watch. June, yeah, August the 11th. So from this point on August 11th, the next 25 subscribers, only those next 25 subscribers, and I'll know who you are, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna subscribe, and then you're gonna shoot me an email. The description's in the box, and you're gonna say, "Hey, I subscribed on this day." Are going to be put in only those 25 for that second prize. So the first prize is for everybody that's already subscribed. And from August 11th, which is today, on, the next 25 subscribers, only the next 25 until I hit 1,000. So it's actually 1,000 plus 2, 1,002, because I'm at 977. So the next 25 subscribers, and only those will be in the second drawing. So pass the word. Let's get subscribed. Let's get it over 1,000. So anyhow, let's get back with where we were. So let's talking about what's been going on. Golden mixture's gone. Done. I done smoked that. Went through a whole thing and lost the whole video. I don't know where it went. Doesn't usually when it shuts off it saves. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's the iPad or what it is. Some of you, thank you very much for bringing to my attention, saying it's been very quiet. It sounds quiet. There's something wrong. So what I did this morning is I tested it out. It seemed okay. I'm speaking a little louder, and I'm going to do that from here on out. I didn't think I needed to because I didn't have a highway close by, but apparently I do. But just in case it is my mic, I ordered a new one. Zippo's out of fluid, so I got to use a Bic. So I'm going to light them up. Some Fireside, Lane 1Q. So anyhow, thank you to those of you that brought that to my attention. I hadn't noticed the difference because I usually listen for a little bit and edit through some of it. I don't edit too much. And I didn't do my due diligence. To me, it sounded fine. But apparently it's not coming across loud enough, so I'm talking louder. I think I've been talking quietly too because my wife's office is right behind me. And she works, and I don't want to disturb her. So me and Merle are out. Got a late start to the day. Last night I went fishing for catfish with my son. Got home after 10. 2 big catfish, about 24 inches, 30 inches. cleaned them, skinned them, filleted them. I got about it's got to be 2 pounds of catfish meat. I mean, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Cleaned them up good last night. Put them in the freezer. Got to bed after 11:30. Probably fell asleep after midnight. And I got up at 7:30 this morning because I had to go give blood. Because I'm losing weight and I'm on this, I'm doing really well with losing weight and on this program. The doctor keeps checking my blood every 6 months and sees where my levels are and stuff. He's taking me off. I'm off a bunch of medication. The only thing I'm really on and I'm prescribed is the painkillers, which I don't use often. And I'm on an arthritic medication now for my neck. Excuse me. And blood pressure medication, which my doctor dropped in half, which may be going away. They may be taking it away. I may not be on the blood pressure medication anymore. I'm down another couple pounds. I'm down to 230. The goal is the next big goal is to get down to 220. And it's all about what you eat and how you eat. And I do listen. I have ice cream on occasion, and I'm not gaining the weight. I'm still losing weight. But I'm also doing more. I'm more active. I can be now. I'm past the point of having to rest more. I can do a little bit more, so I make it worth my while, and I make sure I'm outside in the heat because it helps you to sweat and burn the calories. So I do what I can, but I almost forgot. Coffee. Just black, of course. So my son and I went fishing. And it was funny. I wanted to stay out later than we did. And he was like, I'm ready to go home, Dad. Can you take me home? He's grown up. I think he wanted to get home because he does those video games and they play around the world and everything. I think he had a game set up or something and he wanted to get into. I don't know. Young folk today, they're more interested in video games than they are anything else. And hang on, I want to text my wife to let the dog in. He's sitting here at the door like he wants to go in. So this time of day, you can tell we're hitting the changing of the seasons because around this time of day, usually this is still shaded, and I'm back almost against the wall to get out of the sun. So, thank you. So I'm almost back out of the. I'm out. My legs are in the sun. They're hot. It's hot. The Weather Channel app says it's 80 degrees, but it says it feels like it's 86. So it's going to be a hot day. So, and I could smoke back in my other room in our addition. I'll open up a window and I can smoke. I just don't do it. I don't know why. I'll do that in the wintertime. I know that. Now and again in the wintertime I'll be out here. I do like cold air. I don't like cold, windy. Cold doesn't bother me. It's the cold, wet, windy that I don't like. So, and I like smoking a pipe when it's cold out. More than I like smoking it in the summertime. But I got a guy coming out today to look and get some of our trees trimmed back. flowers are doing really good. The plants, taking up the hobby of what do they call it? An arborist. I'm learning about plants. Going to be changing up some of the things that we have around the house. I'm going to take down some of the bushes, and I'm going to put up some stuff that I really want. I'm going to plant them in the fall. So I got to get on that. And then we got a new shed coming most likely here sometime probably around September, October, which will give me my workspace and another place to smoke. We're going to run electric out, so I'll have a baseboard heat in there, and I'll put it'll have windows, so I'll get a small window air conditioner. I'm going to make sure they make the one window like a regular size window, so I can put an air conditioner in it and have some cool air. So, or I'll cut a hole in the wall and I'll permanently attach that booger in there. So, anyhow, so I'm having a good morning so far. Nice little breeze running through here now. You can see with the smoke. But it's been a relaxing morning since I got up. The mornings have been hard for me lately, and I think it was all the heat and humidity with my neck and everything. It's just difficult. Yeah, I'm 51. I ain't spring chicken anymore. But I'm getting into better shape. But I can tell they told me, they warned me about it, about arthritis with my neck. And I can tell I have it. It was really hard to fish last night. It was really hard to do. I had a hard time. After about 2 hours, I'd take a chair with me, I think, next time. After about 2 hours, we fish out off the dam, off the catwalk, and I was hurting. So I was purposely doing things to keep busy, to keep my mind off my neck. Because like I said, I don't like taking the pain medication. I don't want to get addicted to it. And I don't like running synthetic drugs through my body. So I'm looking for a more natural solution. So if you have any suggestions, throw them in the comment box. Because that's what I need to do. I need to, I just don't like that stuff. I've seen enough drug overdoses working on the ambulance over the years. I've seen enough people get addicted. I had a buddy I used to work with. He got addicted to him. Cost him his job. He ended up going to jail. So, but the birds are, man, we got birds everywhere. We've got a hawk, a small hawk that is killing the smaller birds. I was up on the roof the other day and I saw the remains of a bird up on the roof. But I saw this hawk dive down after a dove out here in my front yard one morning. So he's hunting. So I haven't seen too many chipmunks. I'm wondering if he's getting the chipmunks, because I have not seen them lately. So I don't know what's going on. And I got a huge squirrel. You're welcome, Mr. Squirrel. I think he's so big because we have a bird feeder out back, and underneath the birds kick the bird seed out, and he just sits down there and eats. And he's big. I've got about 4 nests up in the one oak tree. And he's a big one. So, I've been training Merle, so I think today I'm just going to take it easy and relax. Well, I hope y'all can hear this better. I hope I got that figured out. I'm hoping that it was me vocally, that my voice was not loud enough. And it wasn't the mic, but I ordered one anyway. So I'll try that one out. It says it'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, right. Because it's from Amazon, but I guarantee you the post office is going to be the one delivering it. We get mail probably once every 3 or 4 days. It is the worst government entity. They bleed money, and I used to work for them, and I have people that I know, I have friends that still work for them, the inside source. They're literally leaving mail sit. They're leaving mail sit at the hub up here in Harrisburg until the next day. They're not allowing any late trucks. If the truck is late, the mail doesn't go. So town is getting mail every day. We're just outside of town. So we must be the cutoff. So we're getting it like every other day. Now, at least I think they're getting it every day in town. I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody in town. But at least, as far as I know, they're getting it every day. But I don't know. But they bleed money. So hopefully it gets here tomorrow like it says it will. Amazon can guarantee me a next day delivery. But here's the deal. Amazon has a contract with the post office. 68 cents a package. It doesn't matter how big, how heavy, or how small. 68 cents. Well, who wouldn't want to take advantage of that? Why would you want to pay your drivers and spend all that money when you can pay 68 cents a package and send it through the post office? So they do a lot of that in the rural areas. They just run it through the postal service. Where we used to live, I used to see 15, 20 trucks a day. Amazon vans going up and down the neighborhood. Here, I haven't seen one. Not one. So, I guess that's what they do in the rural parts of the country. They just let the post office take care of it. And they're terrible. They're terrible at it. Not to offend anybody if you work for the post office, but you work for the post office, you know. I worked for the post office. I drove truck. They were terrible at it. Terrible with handling. I had a 53-foot trailer, and I had one cage, 6 foot high by 3 foot wide by 2 foot deep on wheels. One cage. And they'd make me put that in a 53-foot trailer and go to the same place that a truck just left to go for that had room on that could put it on. That's wasting money, folks. They contracted my company for 2 trucks, and daggone it, they were going to get their 2 trucks out of it. So that's why the post office is in trouble, because they don't know how to be fiscally or financially responsible. Fiscally, I don't know. Financially? This is a better word. Financially responsible. They don't know how to do things the right way. That's why the president's coming down on them. They bleed money. Anyhow. I'm done ranting. You all have a good day. I'll see you on the next one. Light 'em up.